Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be going over the basics of bunker shots. Now I know what you're thinking, bunkers can be very intimidating, especially for novice players and even for the more experienced players. But here to tell you, if you find yourself in a greenside bunker, it's not that difficult to get up and out. So today we're going to be going over just getting up and out and onto the green. We can go over some more of the spin control and other fancier aspects of a bunker shot in another video, but right now just looking to get yourself up and out of the green here, get onto the green here. So first things first is you want to get the right club selection. So really any of your wedges underneath a pitching wedge are going to be perfect for you. I'm using a 60-degree wedge here. A normal sand wedge is around 54, 56 degrees, but anything underneath your pitching wedge should work just fine. The reason being is they have more loft and they have what's called a bigger bounce here. And what the bounce is going to be able to do is whether you're in the rough or in the sand, you're able to get underneath the ball a lot better and let that club smoothly go through either the sand or the grass and get that ball up and out of whatever situation you're in. So as we're going through, you'll see that we have a lot of room to work with here. And now for practice, you actually want to envision yourself hitting about an inch behind the ball there, because unlike other shots in golf, in the sand, you're actually hitting the sand first and letting the sand carry the ball up and out of the bunker here. So while you're practicing, because it's not legal while you're on the course here, but as you're practicing, maybe put a line about an inch behind the ball here, and even for visualization purposes, trace a circle all the way around about an inch around the ball, and that's going to help you envision how much sand you need to take up and out of the bunker to get a good clean shot up and out. So for our practicing purposes here, the ball is going to be in the center or maybe center back of your stance, depending on what's more comfortable with you. And as you set up, you want to make sure that you kind of dig in to get as good of grip as you possibly can, since this is very shifting terrain here. You'll see pros really dig in there just to get a good firm foundation. And as you set up, you want to have the club just behind the ball here. And something you want to think about when you're taking a swing, because of how much sand and how dense that sand is and how much sand you're trying to take up and out of the bunker, you're going to want to take a rather longer swing than what you expect, and it's going to be a very hard and fast swing to get underneath that ball and lift it up. So even though we're only maybe 15-20 yards away from the flag, you're probably going to be going all the way up here about a 3/4 swing and be able to get a good speed underneath the ball to pop it out. So as you set up, dig in, let the club hover just over the sand, and you're going to want to take it back up. And like I said, if you're only maybe even 10-15 yards away, about 3/4 of the way up, just to make sure that you're going down and getting into the sand, hitting about an inch or so behind the ball and getting underneath and letting that lift up. So make sure you don't decelerate as you're coming in, because you're nervous that the ball's not going to fly out the way you want it to. Believe me, it will. But here it's all about practice and getting comfortable with that feeling, because it is a different feeling than your other shots that you're using around the course. So you set up, 3/4 down, accelerate fairly quickly, almost like you're taking a full 3/4 shot down into the ball, and at impact you're making sure that club makes impact behind the ball and getting underneath and accelerating through and finishing all the way up here and making sure that ball pops up and out of the bunker. So in profile, we're setting up, dig in, and as you swing, like I said, about 3/4 and a firm shot to get underneath that ball. Now, if you see, I've taken a decent amount of sand here, and you saw how well that ball popped up and out of the bunker, and you'll see all of this sand, and that circle that I drew is completely gone. So now make sure, like I said before, that you're making sure that you're coming through and accelerating and not being intimidated by how fast you're actually swinging the club to get underneath and get that sand moved out of the way. So hope this answers a lot of your questions about bunker shots, and hope you guys can be more confident as you go around the course. If you have any other questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.